guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen with Jen's Extraordinary Life, and today in my make-believe cooking show we are going to make lemon brownies. Y'all, I love lemons. Always have, and I love brownies, so let's put them together. All right, so we're going to use actually a box cake mix to do this and turn this into lemon brownies. And so here's a couple of things that I've done. I will show you. I took an 8x8 glass baking dish and then I lined it with non-stick parchment paper. I will put in the description where I get my non-stick parchment paper, and I just shoved it down in there. It's not beautiful, doesn't really matter. The reason I did that and didn't cut it to size and made it over and all of that stuff is because I want to lift these out of there and then cut them once I glaze them for presentation instead of leaving them in the pan. Now, if you were just going to leave them in the pan and serve them like that for your family or whatever, then you could just grease the bottom of your baking dish with some Pam and call it a day. But we're going to do something a little different today, and so that's what that's all about. All right, let's get to it. Hey, while you're here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you'll just click that little bell, you'll get notifications when I put out a new video, and you'll be able to follow me and watch all of my stuff. I'd love for you to like, comment, share my videos. All of that stuff helps me out and shares the love. So, all right, let's get to it. We're going to take this lemon Supreme. It's perfectly moist Duncan Hines. I like the Duncan Hines. If you find lemon Betty Crocker and you want to use that and that's your preference, you go for it. But for this recipe, I just always use Duncan Hines, so I really can't tell you if Betty Crocker is any good for this or not. But Duncan Hines works great. That is a shameless plug. They are not paying me to do that. This is my make-believe cooking show. If they were paying me, it would be a real deal cooking show. All right, anyway. All jokes aside, 1/3 cup of oil for this bad boy. And then we are going to put 2 eggs. These are just large eggs. There's my oven preheating. That reminds me, you need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I need to wash my hands because I just touched those eggs. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, just a little OCD moment. Okay, and then this is the key ingredient, lemon extract. You don't need anything fancy. I have the Publix store brand, 1/2 teaspoon. That's gonna just enhance that lemony flavor. So good. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could just lick that, but I'm not going to. All right, you're gonna take this. I know what you're saying. Why isn't she using the stand mixer? I don't really have an answer for you today. I just pulled my other friend, the KitchenAid hand mixer, out when I was pulling out my mixing bowl and said, let's just use this today. So that's what we're doing. All right. We're just going to mix this up until it's well incorporated. It's going to be thick, which is why you want to use a mixer and not your hands or a spoon or a whisk or a fork or whatever. Okay. Smells so good. All right. Yo, I wish you could see, but I am like flinging lemon brownie all over the kitchen. Just a couple of pieces. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it later. Let me get a spatula. All right, you're gonna take this nice, thick, lemony deliciousness and dump it into a parchment paper lined pan. And I'm going to take the back of this spatula and spread this out. And try to spread it as evenly as I can so that my brownies are even. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, that's that. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to pop it in the oven for 15 minutes. I know that doesn't sound like a very long time, does it? I know, but that's all you gotta do, 15 minutes. You don't wanna overcook these or they're not gonna be good. So 15 minutes, and then we'll pull them out and I'll show you what we do from there because we'll make this yummy, delicious lemon glaze. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and I have pulled these brownies out of the oven. I'm gonna show you what they look like. So they're kind of cake-like looking. Super yummy. I'm gonna let them sit there and begin cooling for a minute while I mix up this glaze. Super easy, simple glaze. And all you're going to need is powdered sugar. I am going to use 1 cup of powdered sugar. Ish. Set that aside, and then you could use water or lemon juice, but because I have lemon juice, I'm going to use lemon juice. And I'm going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons. You could use juice of a real lemon if you had it. Sadly, my lemon tree did not produce this year, so I do not have it. If you use water, I would say to take some lemon extract and put about a half a teaspoon in there. I'm going to mix this until I get the consistency that I want. So I might end up adding a little bit more lemon juice. Yes, I am using the measuring spoon to mix it because why dirty up another dish, right? Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, so this is just going to make a nice little glaze to put on top of it, and then it'll kind of give it like that glazed donut texture on the top. But you want to let your brownies cool somewhat before putting this on there. And you want to make sure you get all the powdered sugar mixed up, so I'm kind of like getting all of those hunks out. Okay, that's nice and smooth. All right, I'm just going to leave that in there. Put this away, and then I'm going to, let me feel these. They're still kind of warm, so I want them to cool a little bit more before I pull them out. But I'm going to leave them on this cooling rack. And I'm going to show you, I'm just going to pour this glaze over top. And then I'll spread it out. Can you see that? And I'm just spreading it over the top. Yes, with my same spoon. Did I mention that I hate to wash dishes, but I have a dishwasher, so, I mean, really, do I care? Not really, but. Okay, so that is spread everywhere. I'm gonna let that continue to cool, and then we'll come back and I'll slice this up and show you how yummy, yummy, yummy delicious they are. Okay, I'm back. These brownies have cooled. Look how delicious they look. The glaze is set in most places. It's actually a little damp right in that one spot. It'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm going to give this a shot. So I've just got a little cutting mat over here, and I used this supposedly non-stick parchment paper. We're going to see what happens. For one, I have a clean pan, so that's nice. And let's cut these and see how they look. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the edges do not look beautiful. So my idea about this being a great presentation might not have been all that in a bag of chips. All right. I feel like it needs to cool a little bit longer. Before I cut this any further, I'm gonna let it cool some more. But I'm gonna taste this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm just gonna have to go wash this knife because I wanna eat all of that. But I won't. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll taste this little piece that's on the edge. Actually, since I licked that knife, or my fingers, I won't use it, but I'm gonna take a little piece off of this edge and taste it now. Because, oh, it's too good, I can't stand it. Okay, so just to show you, it's kind of a cake-like, brownie-like consistency. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm gonna let them cool a little bit more. And then I'll cut them up and plate them up and all of that, but you're gonna want to try this. And I feel like you could do it with other flavors. But why would you? Lemon is so good. Okay, seriously, give this a try. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for joining my Make Believe Cooking show. I would love for you to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share my videos. Let me know what you like. Let me know if there's other stuff you'd like for me to do or cook. I'm up for a challenge sometimes, so you never know, I might do it. And until next time, I hope you have an extraordinary life. Bye-bye. See you in the next one.